What's up, guys? Welcome to First Look presented by 6D. We are here at the Wick 338, fresh off an off weekend, so everyone's batteries are recharged. No excuses. I think it's going to be a no-brainer. Everyone's going to be running a scoop tire here this weekend, and we are also expecting a little bit of rainy weather for tomorrow. Now, we are up here in the Northeast, so the forecast can be a little iffy sometimes. We could be seeing some rain all day tomorrow, or we could just get a little shower in the morning and it'll be perfect. Regardless, even if it does rain tomorrow, we're at a sand track. It holds up water very, very well. It should be another exciting day of racing tomorrow. And yeah, we're happy to be back. So let's go right to those interviews. And as always, First Look is presented by 6D Helmets. 6D Helmets is dedicated to the relentless pursuit of brain protection. Personally, for me, my batteries were recharged. How was your weekend off?
Weekend off was good. Yeah, took a little bit of time off the motorcycle. I think most people did. Of course, I got a little bit of riding in, worked on a couple things. But other than that, it was a recharge, moved some cows around on the ranch at home. So yeah, I was battling cattle instead of dirt bikes for a couple of days, but it was a refreshing weekend off.
Awesome. So for you here at Press Day, I see the body language is, it's good right now. So is it because we're here at Southwick, or is it just the season that you guys have been putting on so far this summer, or a mix of both?
It's a mix of both. I totally look forward to this race. Probably the most out of any that we go to. Just because the challenges it presents, saying it's like you love it or hate it. Good thing is I love it. So I'm always looking my chops here to get out there and race it. Haven't been back since 2022, so it's been a while. So yeah, ready for some sand.
We got our first round under the belt. For you, man, happy with it?
Yes and no. I can't help but to be happy with it because I told myself I had no expectations coming in, and we didn't. But yeah, I mean, I wish I could have had the first moto back and could have just not felt the things in my foot that I felt. I think I could have at least finished the day in probably 8.8 on the day. But all in all, pretty good. I definitely got some work to do. I'm definitely behind the 8 ball, but we're putting in the work. We're gonna build as we go through the rounds, and I probably will close in to being my normal self probably a few rounds from now. So we'll be good. I'm around 75%, which was, good enough for 8th. So if I can stay around there, or just inch my way back into it, I'll be happy.
All right, TJ, well, been on the Yamaha all year, except for now. This weekend we got the Honda logo. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, about 7-8 days ago, I got a call from Phoenix Racing Honda, and they needed a guy for the rest of outdoors. And I've been riding a little bit, training off the bike, stuff like that, and you can't turn it down. It's kind of a phone call that you dream of getting, and in my position. And I'm super grateful to the whole Phoenix Racing Factory Connection Honda team, David Eller, James Coy, everybody on the team, Dalen, my mechanic, for everyone for making it happen. And I'm looking forward to first outdoor in a long time. But like I said, you can never say no to those kind of phone calls, and looking forward to making the best of it for sure.
Awesome. Well, obviously you're based south, but grew up in New York. Do you have any memories? Like, I know personally for me, New Jersey, we would never come up to NESC. So for you, did you ever come up to New England and race up here?
Yeah, same thing, right? For me, I've grown up amateur stuff. I've probably came up here 3 or 4 times. A couple times were really just for open practices, not even racing. But it almost seems like New York, New Jersey, we kind of stayed down there because we didn't want to come up here and get clapped up by these guys. And then they really didn't come down to us. We didn't come up there. But Southwick memories, nothing really comes to mind, but it's definitely cool being close to home. And it's hard to beat right now. I'm pretty happy.
Awesome. All right, well, we're here at Southwick. Another first one for you. They're all going to be first ones. But was this one maybe were you looking forward to this one out of more than others? I'm sure it's tough to say, but everyone has, they say it's the sand track of the year. A lot of the Euros try to come here. So was this one marked on your calendar?
Yeah, it's the only sand track, I think, right, of the year, or this like more sandy one. So yeah, I'm excited. I grew up riding a lot of sand, so hopefully I can feel comfortable here. And yeah, I'm excited to race a different track, different conditions, and hopefully we made some progress.
Awesome. And then finally, for you, off weekend, how was it? Do you feel recharged from it? Was it needed? Would you have kept racing?
Well, I think in the position I am right now, it's always good to have a weekend off to make progress if possible. So, yeah, I work hard on that, and hopefully, it feels better here. Still a lot to gain, but a little bit in small steps is better than nothing, so it's good.
Arsha, we are back real quick. I saw you were up here in New England early, so how was that, man?
It's badass. Got back to my roots. Back in the day, I used to stay up here with Ziggy when I was a little kid, probably 10, 11 years old, and did a lot of riding, a lot of different sand pits. So to come back here, see those tracks again, and also have my kids with me now is pretty special. It was a cool moment. Got to ride some cool gravel pits, sand pits. So yeah, it was a vibe, man. I felt good on the bike. Yeah, no expectations out here. Just glad to be back at Southwick. It's a cool race to come back to. Obviously, a gnarly race to come back to. So, not expecting anything. Just to ride my bike and have some fun.
Cool, man. And then finally, just these leading weeks coming up to here. I don't know what that was. Leading weeks up to here. Have you been watching the races from home?
Of course.
Any notes that you've taken on? Any races that stood out to you?
Oh gosh, well obviously a race with Eli and Jet at Paula, that was a really good moto. I enjoyed watching that, the different riding styles, Eli beast mode and Jet so smooth, so that was cool to watch. And there's been obviously a couple more good races, but all in all, yeah, the intensity is high right now. I'm coming back at a strong point in the season, so yeah, see where we're at, but hopefully we're all right. But yeah, it's just good to be back here and good to be riding my bike. I've been probably back on the bike like 5 or 6 days, so not a ton of time, but I'm feeling healthy, so that's all that matters.
Joe Tate, well, this is like an annual thing almost. It's we're back at the Wick, local guy here. Just what does this weekend mean to you, like on the calendar and being from up here in New England?
Yeah, this is the biggest one of the year. We look at the calendar all year waiting for this day, so it's a big one. We've been putting in some work locally, just racing the NESC series, just chipping away, trying to put in good motos. I had Kyle Murdoch racing all season with me, and we've been like just back and forth putting down really good races. So feeling good coming into this one. I haven't been on the national level with these guys since last year. It's been a whole year, so a little bit of the nerves going, but I've been out there so many times with these guys, and every time I get the opportunity, it's like I look forward to it. So definitely excited, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Finally, just for our viewers back home, what's the average week for Joe Tate? Because like obviously you're not at a training facility, you're not racing out of a factory rig every weekend. So what's an average week in the life for you?
Average week is it's in the trenches, they would say. It's pretty tough. Moving heating and air conditioning equipment all day, doing installs all week. It gets tough, but luckily it's a family business, and when I need a day off to come to a race like this, I get it. So Fridays off are acceptable, but Monday through Thursday, and Monday through Friday the rest of the year is pretty brutal. But that's kind of what keeps me going in the long game. Every time I get on the bike, it's like I just do it for fun, and I love it so much, and that's what keeps me coming back every year. It's like the opportunity to get to race the best guys in the country, like with the program that I'm on, just makes me feel that much better about what I'm doing, and then the support I get from the people too is like it's pretty epic. So I don't mind what I do during the week. It's more just like now it's become a part of me, and I'm just ready to keep it rolling and just keep doing what I'm doing.
Awesome, man. Well, good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Tom.
Battery cells, I think, recharged for everyone. How are you feeling from the weekend off?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. I'm excited to get. I haven't been here in a couple of years, so I'm excited to get out there and give it a go.
Cool. So for you, man, I mean, obviously, came back at the beginning of this outdoor season. Pretty solid results. Are you happy with where you're at right now, or do you feel like there's more in the tank for you?
Yeah, no, there's definitely more in the tank. I'm still dealing with this Lyme stuff. It takes about a year. I've started the killing process in December, so I'm just out here doing the best I can on the weekends and showing up and. I mean, qualifying's been pretty good, so I'm just looking for better starts and save my energy up front a little bit.
All right, well, Southwick, another, I'm assuming probably a lot of the locals know here, but Tony Lorusso. How was just the prep leading up to this? Because obviously this is a big weekend for you guys up here.
Yeah. I mean, everything was pretty good. I typically go to Flores in the winter and get some riding in there. I wanted to get a little more ride in the spring. We had some rough weather. It's been raining like every week, so I didn't get out riding as much as I would have liked. I wanted to be a little more prepared for this, but I would say a month or so ago, I really started being able to get out and start putting some time in. Decided to run the 450 this year. Couple reasons, obviously I spend a lot of time on the 450. Very seldom spend too much on the 250. So just felt more comfortable with that. Then it happened to work out where the 450 is the first practice, so that could be an advantage as well if you can get out there early. So a couple things, and I was undecided up until just a month or so ago if I was going to do this again. But I came pretty close last year. I gave it a shot. I missed by about a half a second, and I was like, oh man, it's tough. If I missed it by quite a bit, I might have said, you know what, maybe it's not worth going for it or whatever. But it was pretty close, and I get so many people that are like backing me and cheering me on. Like, dude, you got to do it. You got to. So. I guess just that always helps. When you got all these friends, fans, whatever, are saying you're gonna do it again, you got it, and I'm like, yeah, you know what, I'm feeling pretty good. I think we're gonna give it another shot. So. So yeah.
All right, Jay Coop. Well, weekend off for you. How was it?
Try to do nothing, man. I don't want to travel. We've had like 21 races in 24 weekends, but yeah, try to keep it mellow at home and get some recovery in, and just kind of hit the reset button as much as we can, and get ready for the the latter half of the season.
Awesome. And then finally, we're here at Southwick. I talked to TJ about it. I'm sure we've talked about this too, but there's this invisible New England, New Jersey, New York line that people don't really cross. So for you, do you have any memories of coming up to Southwick? And if so, what were they?
Yeah, I get asked this question a lot. I feel like I only raced here once on 50s and 65s. Yeah. And it's crazy because it's like 3 hours from where I lived. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, other than maybe bike maintenance and tear up the bikes. But yeah, I've never really asked my dad why we didn't come here more. But yeah, it's obviously a tough track, especially for little bikes. So probably didn't have the greatest weekend that weekend. But yeah, I've been coming here ever since we turned pro, and 2018 was my first visit here. And that's the only really memory I have of it is coming here as a pro. So it's always gnarly, and look forward to it though, because I grew up riding sand around my house, and yeah, it's definitely always a unique one, I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no breaks here. This really just kind of sets itself apart. It's such a unique track. When it's hot this year, hot. And we talked about those local guys. They're not going to tomorrow morning, we're going to be lining in the field. Like, if you want it, you're going to do let the 450 run. Got to hang out, a lot of folks got to hang out on Monday in West Virginia, where it all started. But we got two GHCC guys out there. We'll see how the Woods guys do. For a wheel change, he said, I'm out in front. I want the win. I'm going after it. General David Eller, but the only guy that can get you to know, this is where I belong, this is where I fit in the program. Let's talk Barcia as a good example of that. You know, I can't talk to anybody because that guy would. I hate that. Okay, when I hear that, oh, it just.